What's up, YouTube Video Nation world? It's your boy, Pro Gamer Dirty Sex, and in this video we're going to talk about the highly controversial Last of Us Part 2. Now, this video game has been out for a few weeks now, and it's been out long enough for me to actually play it and think about how my feelings are about it. And let me just say, this game is ass. Not just ass, but straight up ass. We're talking great, pure Colombian ass, you guys. Seriously. But before we begin, this video is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace. If you could, well you should. Alright guys, let's get started. But before we begin, I had to mention that this video game contains spoiling. So if you haven't played the video game, consider yourself lucky. But seriously, if you haven't played the video game, put pause on the video, play the entire game, then come back and press play on the video. Alright, you've been warned. Let the game's review begin. Joel dies, and you play as a lesbian. Now, I don't have anything against lesbians per se. I watch lesbian porn all the time and my aunt is bisexual, so I know a thing or two about what it's like being a lesbian. But worse than playing as a lesbian is that for the second half of the game, you play as She-Hulk from the Marvel movies. Which brings me to my first issue point I had about the game. Why are they making us play as women? Don't we have enough video games with female leads? I mean, the only video games where you could play as a man are the Mario games. But even then, you have to play as Peach sometimes, which is kind of sucky since she's a bitch and has done despicable acts in the past. I mean, always getting lost or taken by Bowser, and even leading Mario on even though she only sees him as a friend. I mean, maybe if she didn't dress like such a slut so much, she wouldn't get kidnapped all the time. But that's what I loved about The Last of Us Part 1. You got to play as a white guy who isn't a lesbian with a beard. Not just a mustache like Mario. And what do they does in The Last of Us Part 2? They kill him off within the first 5 minutes by She-Hulk. That's right, they kill off Joel, one of the most relatable, lovable, fuckable characters in the history of video games as soon as the sequel starts. And what does Naughty Dog decide to do? They has She-Hulk bash his head in with golf. And then Naughty Dog has the audacity to make you play as her in the second half of the video game? I mean, all I have to say about that is this. Naughty Dog, I played as Joel in The Last of Us Part 1. I knew Joel. Joel was a friend of mine. And She-Hulk, you're no Joel. I mean, even if I wanted to play as She-Hulk, I'd play Lego Marvel Superheroes. By the way, if you guys haven't seen my spoiler-free review for LEGO Marvel Superheroes, look forward to my videos and don't forget to subscribe. The second point issue I had, game mechanics. I had a really hard time playing this game, even in very light mode. The game instructions aren't really that clear. Like for instance example, when you get close to a drawer, right, a triangle pops up. I just thought that was part of the design of the drawer, like a knob or something. I didn't realize you had to press triangle to open the drawer. Get your shit together, Naughty Dog. Now, I really feel like I'm tearing this game a new one right now, so I'm gonna take a second here to talk about what I did appreciate about the video game, and that is the graphics. You guys, this video game looks amazing. Not since Mario Kart 64 have I seen such groundbreaking graphics. Guys, these graphics are a game changer. When I was playing this game, I literally felt like I was in Sleepless in Seattle. When I met out with another girl as a lesbian, I literally felt like I was making out with another girl as a lesbian. And when I killed a dog, I got rock hard. Seriously, this game gets the feeling of murdering a dog 100% right. When I kill the dog in this game, I felt the same erotic sensations that I do as when I kill a dog in real life. So in that aspect, I give this game a 10 out of 10. But back to what makes this game pure ass. Point issue the third, the dialogue. Just when I thought this game was taking 2 steps forward with the graphics, it took 1 step back with the dialogue. I mean, listen to how corny this sounds and compare it to the dialogue of a similar survival horror game, Biohazard the First.
Making a vaccine. Would have killed you. So I stopped them.
Oh my God. Don't you fucking touch me! I'll go back. But we're done.
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to do some research?
See the difference? I mean, who wrote this dialogue? Stephanie Meyerson? And now to my last issue point, the game's fatal flaw, the story. You know, there's a great saying about what makes a story great, and that is, every character has a desire, and needs to overcome obstacles to obtain that desire. In this story, Ellie's desire is to have lesbian sex, but she overcame 0 obstacles to get that. She bangs right away, like within the first 5 minutes of the video game. Her only other desire is to get revenge on She-Hulk for killing Joel, but at the end, she doesn't even kill her. So what's the point of killing all these people and killing all these dogs, aside from getting rock hard, if you aren't going to kill She-Hulk? If you guys are having a hard time grasping what I'm trying to say, just look at a great revenge movie like Kill Bill Volume 2. Imagine if at the end, she didn't kill Bill Volume 2. How would you feel? I mean, what is this game trying to say? That revenge isn't a dish best served cold? I just don't get it, you guys. I had such high expectations for this video game, and needless to say, I haven't been this disappointed since Star Wars The Last Jedi. Honestly, this game is not even worth the $600 that I paid for it. That's like $154 for 4s at Wendy's. If you want a great survival horror experience, play Luigi's Mansion instead. Not only does it have a lot of thrills and is the gameplay pretty straightforward, but you get to play as a man with facial hair who isn't a lesbian in the game. So that's my review of the video game The Last of Us Part 2 in a nutshell, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'm ProGamer36 and stay tuned for more video game reviews coming soon to a YouTube near you.